Carbon is one of the most important components in constructing organic molecules in the cell structure of an organism in making lipids, carbohydrates, proteins, and nucleic acids to form a DNA. Thus, carbon is essential to life on Earth. Carbon is constantly used and replaced in nature through the carbon cycle. Now, let's learn how the carbon cycle works. So what is carbon cycle? Carbon cycle is the movement of the carbons in the environment that will be used by the photosynthetic organisms, returning back to the atmosphere through respiration, decay of dead organisms, burning of fossil fuels, etc. So, the carbon cycle starts from the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere that will be absorbed and used by plants together with the water and sunlight for photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is a process by which plants make foods for their nutrition. In this process, the plant releases oxygen and energy in the form of glucose or sugar that will be needed for their nutrition. This oxygen released by plants is being inhaled by humans, and in exchange for that, we exhale carbon dioxide, and this carbon dioxide is sent back to the atmosphere through the process called respiration. As the plants absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, this carbon will store to the structures of plants, and if the plants will be eaten by the animals, the carbon is transferred to the animals through the cellular respiration. And if the animals undergo this cellular respiration, its end process is releasing of carbon dioxide. And this carbon dioxide that will be released by animals through this process is sent back to the atmosphere. So, another carbon dioxide is sent back aside from the respiration of humans and animals. When plants, humans, and animals die, their remains will decay and decompose, releasing carbon dioxide to the Earth's atmosphere. And if these remains have been around for so many years, this will become fossil fuels that is a great source of carbon. Another process that shows carbon cycle is burning of woods, coals, and the smoke released by the factories that contains carbon dioxide will be transferred to the atmosphere. From the different processes being discussed that contribute to the carbon cycle, there are much carbon transferred to the atmosphere, which will be again absorbed by the plants for photosynthesis, this making the cycle repeats again. Here is the diagram of the carbon cycle being discussed for this presentation. As I have mentioned earlier that there are too much carbons transferred to the atmosphere. Note that too much carbons in the atmosphere is one of the reasons of global warming. Thus, we must reduce using materials releasing carbon dioxide to the atmosphere. Hence, we should plant more trees and avoid deforestation because trees stores carbon dioxide for photosynthesis. So, because of trees, carbon dioxide transferred to the atmosphere is not too much. And that's all about carbon cycle. I hope you learned a lot. Thank you for watching. Goodbye!